is a pretty hot day in Berlin today, so we're going to do a workout that is good for that. Yeah, so a little bit more breaks in between exercises. Make sure you keep cool and hydrated, guys. I've got a fan on just here. I hope that's not too bothersome with the noise. All right, anyway, let's start, guys. So, hot day Pilates. All right, let's start. We're just going to gently warm up the upper body. So let's just start with some wrist circles. Quite nice to do if you've been stuck at your desk all day. Okay, getting the blood gently pumping from the end of the limb all the way up. All right, let's go in the other direction. Okay, and circling, nice and easy. Okay, let's do 2 more. Yeah, good. All right, so some shoulder circles next. Nice and big. Okay. See if you can get the shoulders to almost touch the ears as you circle them up and round. Doesn't have to be quick, but really get them moving. Okay, let's do 1 more going back. Yeah, good. And we'll go in the other direction. Okay, nice. All right, let's do 3 more. And last one. Good. Okay, so we're just going to gently turn the chin over the shoulder and then come back into the middle. And the other way, gently turn the chin over the shoulder and then back into the middle. Let's do 1 more time each side. So gently over and then back into the middle. And 1 more, gently over and then back into the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 hand down just by the sides here. I'm going to lift the other arm up. Take a nice big exhale, inhale here rather. And then exhaling over, guys. Inhaling back. And again, exhaling over. Inhaling back. Let's do 2 more. Exhaling over. Inhaling back. Good, okay, last one. Exhaling over. Inhaling back. All right, let's do that on the other side. So we're going to inhale that arm up and then exhaling over, inhaling back, exhaling over, inhaling back. Okay, 2 more. Exhaling over, inhaling back. Good, last one. And exhaling over and then inhaling back. All right, nice. Let's come on to all fours. We're going to do some cat stretches, gently get the spine moving. Remember, as I said at the beginning of this, guys, it's a hot day in Berlin today, so make sure you keep as cool and hydrated as possible, and we're not going to do too much crazy stuff today. We'll take enough breaks in between. Okay, so off we go. We're going to drop the head and curl the pelvis under. And then we're going to come through to a long flat back. Keep the back of the neck long here, guys. And again, drop the head. Curve the pelvis under. And then come through to a long flat back. Okay, let's do 2 more. And drop the head. Curl the pelvis under. And then we're going to come through to a long flat back. Okay, last one, and drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and then we're going to come through to a long flat back. All right, we're going to take toes together, knees apart. So back we go into a long spine stretch here, guys. And then we're going to walk the hands off the mat, round to the left or the right, and we're going to take 2 deep breaths here. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to come back into the middle, then round to the other side. 2 more breaths, guys. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, nice. Coming back into the middle. I'm going to roll up through the spine here. So pick the belly up, rolling up gently vertebra for vertebra. Okay, we're going to come round to sitting. Just going to start mobilising the lower back a little bit, yeah? So for this one, we take the feet hip distance apart, and let's just put the hands underneath the knees here. And we're going to curve on back. So curving back, you're looking down, and then you're going to come all the way back straight, looking forwards. So curving back, looking down, coming straight, and looking forwards. And again, curving back, looking down, coming straight, and looking forwards. Let's do 2 more. Curving back, looking down, coming straight, and looking forwards. Okay, last one. Curving back, looking down, coming straight, and looking forwards. Okay, so from here, let's stretch both legs out in front. I've got them hip distance apart. My feet are flexed. I'm going to reach the arms forwards, and I'm going to look down again here and back in another curve. And then we're going to roll all the way down to the mat. So let's go. We're going to roll down nice and gently. Keep the legs strong. Start to think about pushing your belly through to your lower back as you lie all the way down on the floor. When you're there, guys, with the head down, let's stretch the arms all the way over the head, back of the hand on the floor. My feet are still flexed. Alright, so from here, let's push through the heel of the right foot. So I'm stretching my right leg along the mat. And then I'm going to swap and push through the heel of the left. And again, right. And again, left. And again, right. And again, left. Okay, from here we're going to bring the right leg into the chest. Let's take 4 deep breaths on each hip. Alright, take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Alright, so let's do that on the left. Bring that left leg into the hip. And we'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Alright, so from here, guys, let's bring both legs into the chest. We're going to roll the shoulders open in, really lengthen that through your spines, and then let's roll gently round onto the right shoulder. The legs are still bent. I'm going to push down with this hand, stretch up with the left hand, and then we're going to do a nice big opener here. See if you can get the hand on the floor, and then bring it back to the ceiling. Let's do 2 more, opening it out onto the floor, and then back to the ceiling. And let's do 1 more. So opening it out all the way onto the floor, and then back to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to roll round onto the left and stretch the right arm up. We'll take an inhale, and then on the exhale, if you can, open the arm all the way to the floor, and then bringing it back. And again, opening to the floor, and then bringing it back. And last one, opening to the floor, and then bringing it all the way back. Alright, lovely guys. So from here, let's just roll around onto the side. We're going to wake up the legs and the hips next. So let's have the legs slightly bent. And I've got my hand on the floor. We're going to lift the top leg up. Foot flex, knee forwards. We're going to push out to the side 10 times. So let's push. 1, 2, 3. Keeping the foot flexed as you push, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Keep going. 8, 9, and then the last one we're going to stop out. So that's number 10. Now 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to put that leg down. We'll do that on the other side, guys. All right, so legs are slightly bent. Heels of the feet are roughly in line with the spine. Hand on the floor. Let's lift the top leg. The foot is flexed and the knee is facing forwards. Okay, let's push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really stretching that leg out as you push. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and then we're going to stop out on the last one. That's number 10, and then 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, nice. Let's pop that leg down. We're going to come back up to sitting again, and we're going to go into half roll backs. So it's a little bit like what we did earlier, but this time we've got the whole spine in a curve, and we're reaching the arms forwards. Let's do 8 of these. So we're going to rock back, keeping the curve, and then keep the curve again as you come forwards. Rocking back, coming forwards. Okay, let's breathe. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, let's do another roll down, this time in 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this time let's take the arms up to the ceiling. I'm going to bring the feet a little bit closer up. They're hip distance apart. We're going to go into an exercise that I call slow hip rolls. So off we go. We're going to curve the pelvis under and then roll vertebra for vertebra all the way up. Let's take the arms over the head, back of the hand on the floor, roll back down again through the spine, and then bring the arms back up to the ceiling. Curve the pelvis under, rolling all the way up. Take the arms over the head, roll back down again through the spine, take the arms back to the ceiling. Curve the pelvis under, rolling up, take the arms over the head, curve the pelvis under, roll back down, bring the arms back to the ceiling. Okay, last one, guys. Curve the pelvis under, rolling up, take the arms over the head, roll back down through the spine, take the arms back up to the ceiling. Okay, let's put the hands on the hips, guys. Well done. We're going to stretch the right leg forwards. This next exercise is about waking up the lower core, the core and the lower bit of the belly, yeah? Keep the leg strong, keep the foot flexed. We're going to lift it as far as you can, yeah, on an exhale. But try to keep the back of the pelvis on the floor. Don't let the back of the pelvis roll up on this one. Okay, let's do 8. So off we go. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so let's do that on the other side. And on this second side, I am going to cue the breathing. It makes this exercise much more effective. So we're going to take an inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, 2 more times, exhale, lift, inhale back, last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, nice. So that was working lower down the abdominal wall into the core. Let's work higher up the abdominal wall next. Link the fingers together behind the head. We're going to lift the head up 8 times. Let's do it on an exhale, and when you lift the head up, look straight to the top of your trousers, bottom of your shirt. All right, so let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now with the breathing, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, last one, exhale up, inhale back. All right, nice guys. So we're going to keep the hands here, we're going to stretch the right leg forwards again. Now we mix the two together, so we're really working loads down into the whole abdominal wall, into the core. Let's do this with the breathing from the beginning. So off we go. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, 4 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, so we're going to do that on the other side. I did feel that really working down rectus abdominis, that's your 6-pack muscle, guys. Rectus abdominis, a little bit further down into the core. So let's do the second side. We'll take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right guys, so as promised, let's take a little breathing break. We're going to put the hands on the rib cage, 4 deep breaths, nice and full into the ribs. We're going to take an inhale and then exhale. Inhaling with the nose, exhaling with the mouth. 2 more, inhaling with the nose, exhaling with the mouth, and 1 more, inhaling with the nose, and exhaling with the mouth. Okay, very good. All right guys, let's go on to the side. We're going to go into the side leg lift series. I'm going to keep my hand on the floor for all of these today. And if you're familiar with this exercise, some of you have maybe done this a million times before with me. Let's really concentrate on the breathing today. So really helpful if you inhale with your nose and exhale out through the mouth. Try not to inhale just with the mouth. If possible, the body likes it a little bit more if you can get the inhale with the nose. So off we go. We're going to do 8 of each section. So let's inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Okay, so keep the breathing going and flex. Point and lift and then flex. Point and lift and then flex. Point and lift and then flex. 2 more. Point and lift and then flex. 1 more, point and lift, and then flex. Okay, we're going to do 8 circles from the hip and circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's keep that leg up there. We're going to squeeze up the bottom leg, then they come down together. So it's top leg, bottom leg, and down. Top leg, bottom leg, keep breathing. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. 2 more. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Last one. Top leg, bottom leg, down. All right, so last section, guys. We're going to lift both legs up together. So let's lift. 1. Okay, 4 more. 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, lovely guys. So that was working into the legs, into the hips. When you put that helpful breathing on top, then it works even more effectively into the body. Don't worry though if you get the breathing a bit wrong sometimes. Don't let that stop the movement. All right, so on the other side, off we go. We're going to point and then flex. And again, point and flex. And 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 point and flex. One more, and point and flex. All right, so next one is 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So keep that leg up there, guys. Squeeze up the bottom leg. They're going to come down together. So it's top leg, bottom leg, down. Inhaling, exhaling. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. 2 more. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Last one. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Last section. So let's lift both legs up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, lovely guys. Relax there a second. We're going to slowly come back up to sitting cross-legged. Okay. And like we did right at the very beginning, let's take one hand onto the floor. So we're going to inhale up and exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. 2 more. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Last one. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Okay, on the other side. And exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. 2 more. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Good. 1 more. Exhale, reach over. Inhaling back. Okay, let's bring both arms out in front here. So we're going to roll the shoulders open. Lengthen out through the spine. We're going to do some spine twists. So let's rotate round. Then we're going to turn the head over the shoulder. We're going to come back to the hands and then into the middle. Other way, rotating round. Head over shoulder. Back to the hands. Into the middle. And again, rotating round. Head over shoulder. Back to the hands. Into the middle. Let's do one more. Rotating round. Head over shoulder. Back to the hands, into the middle. So from here we're going to do another side stretch, this time by pushing the arms forwards. Take them all the way up to the ears. Let's take an inhale here, and on the exhale, gently over. Inhaling back. Exhaling over. Inhaling back. 2 more, guys. Exhaling over. Inhaling back. Last one. Exhaling over. Inhaling back. All right, nice. We're going to come all the way around and onto all fours, yeah? Wrists on shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do an exercise called swimming on all fours, which means stretching the opposite arm and leg off the mat, keeping the spine nice and still. Off we go. We're going to stretch. 1, then swap. 2, 3, keep going. 4, let's do 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and the last one, 8. We're going to stay and we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do that on the other side. So stretch the other arm and leg off the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Let's go toes together, knees apart again. We're going to go back into another long spine stretch, but this time we're just going to stay in the middle. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, let's roll up through the spine, nice and gently, all the way up. And we're going to stay on the knees, guys. Let's go onto the knees and the elbows. We're going to work into the back of the leg and the back of the hip next. So for this one, let's link the fingers together and we're going to come down onto the elbows. I've got my toes tucked underneath. We're going to lift the leg up, keeping it bent 8 times on each side. Okay, so let's lift. 1, 2, not too quick, guys. See if you can really feel the back of the leg working to lift the leg. Keep it going. We're going to do 4 more. And if you can, you're going to lift the leg on an exhale. Bring it back on an inhale. Let's do 2 more. That's 7. Okay, let's do 1 more, and that's 8. All right, good. So let's do that on the other side. Off we go, and lift. Not too quick. See if you can keep the back of the leg tense and strong as you lift it up. 2. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, last one, and 8. All right, guys, let's just sit back a minute. Now I'm going to take the weight off the hands. Give hands a little bit of a shake here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go back out onto the elbows. And we're going to slowly take ourselves into a full plank, but just for 10 seconds, not a long one. Full planks for a long amount of time anyway, when it's really hot, don't feel that great. But we can do a short one. We can do 10 seconds. So let's come out onto the elbows. We're going to link the fingers together. Okay, can you see I've got my shoulder stacked over my elbow here, and I'm not pulling back or taking it too far forwards. Let's take one leg back, keep it strong, and we're going to squeeze the second leg in, legs squeeze together, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax gently all the way back down. Alright guys, nice. Let's come back round to cross-legged again. We're going to pump and work a little bit now into the middle back between the shoulder blades. So for that, let's take the arms up. I've got 90 degree here at my elbow. I've made a fist with the hands, and we're going to open 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep going, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good, 17, keep going, 18, 19 and 20. All right, relax the arms down. Let's turn the head again over the shoulder, into the middle. And it should be feeling a little bit more easy to turn the head now, as opposed to the beginning of the class. Last one. Okay, good. So let's pump into the shoulder joint. All this stuff we're doing now, by the way, is really good at mitigating frozen shoulder, tight necks, tight shoulders, whatever you want to call it. This is the stuff you've got to do, as you know, rather than stretching it. Okay, anyway, let's take the arms out to the side again. We've made a fist, and we're going to circle 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the other way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax the arms down. Okay. It's the exact same thing. We're going to take the arms forwards and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Relax the arms all the way down. Doing one last pump here. Next one looks really weird, guys. But again, you're going to make 90 degrees roughly at the shoulders. And we're going to get the shoulders to come up. Can you see that? And then you want to pull the elbows down. So push the shoulders up, pull the elbows down. Push the shoulders up, pull the elbows down. Up and good and up and up. Let's do 10 more. And 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. All right, one last turn of the head here, guys. So let's just take it over the shoulder, into the middle, out of the way, into the middle, and again, into the middle, and again, into the middle. All right, lovely, guys. So we've been going about half an hour now. I'm going to put in now the 100. Yeah. I'm going to cue it with all the proper Pilates breathing, but don't let that put you off if you're not familiar with this exercise, yeah? I'm also going to do it with my legs straight. I'm going to do it with my legs straight, but I'm going to keep imprint. If you want, you can do it with your legs in tabletop. And if you find the breathing a little bit overwhelming, then don't worry about getting it exactly the same as me, but just try to keep it going, yeah? All right, so we're going to do a fully cued, fully Pilates authentic 100 next. All right, so let's get into imprint. We're going to take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg, exhaling the other, inhaling and exhaling. And inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale. And inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 halfway and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale push 3, 4, 5 inhale 2, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, guys. Come all the way back in. And if you're not very familiar with that exercise, there is a 100 tutorial up on this channel. It's one of the first things I did, yeah, and it just goes through it nice and easy, step for step, about what the 100 is about. Okay, let's do some full roll-ups next. So we're going to push both feet forwards, take the arms up to the ceiling to start, and then we're going to gently take them back, but not too far, and then we're ready to go. So let's bring the arms up to the ceiling, and then a nice big exhale here. You're going to come all the way up, keep the curve as you reach forwards, start to move back, and then exhale vertebra for vertebra all the way down. So arms to the ceiling, and then all the way up and over. Start to move back, and then all the way down. Keep going. So arms to the ceiling, and then all the way over. Start to move back, and then rolling back down. Okay, last one. Arms to the ceiling, and then all the way over. So we're going to stay up and over here, guys, because what we're going to do next is take it into rolling like a ball. Again, just give this one a go if you've not done it before. We're going to take feet together, knees together. Hands are just underneath the knees. We're going to curve the pelvis under first. We've got to find the starting position. So that's with one leg and then the other leg up. Got my knees together. I'm looking down gently at the top of my thighs. So we're going to curve the pelvis under, roll it back, and then exhaling up to catch the balance. Curve the pelvis under, rolling back, and then catch the balance. And again, curve the pelvis under, rolling back, and then catch the balance up. Let's do two more. Curve the pelvis under, rolling back, catch the balance as you come up. Last one. And curve the pelvis under, roll it back, catch the balance as you come up. Lovely, guys. Let's put the soles of the feet together. And we're going to drop the head. We're going to roll all the way down. And let's take 4 deep breaths here. Yeah, right into the back of the rib cage here. Yeah, we're taking an inhale and exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay, lovely, guys. Roll yourselves gently all the way up. And we're going to lie back down on the side again. Let's do some clamshells. Yeah, so this one works into the hip here. Legs are slightly bent again. Heels the feet in line with the spine. Let's take the hand onto the pelvis here. For this one, try to keep the pelvis very still as you lift the knee up. Off we go. Let's do 20. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep going, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and last one, 20. All right, so I can definitely feel that, definitely by the end there, the last kind of 8 or so, working into the muscles just around the side of my hip there. See it on the other side. All right, keep pelvis still, guys. Hand on the hip, and off we go, lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all right, 10 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and last one, 20, lovely, and relax that leg down. Okay, let's roll onto the backs, guys, and we're going to just do a gentle little stretch for the hamstring. So let's bring the right leg into the chest, got the foot flexed. I'm going to link the fingers together here on the back of my leg. So as I push the leg up, I'm going to keep the foot flexed. When it's up as high as it can go, I'm going to point my foot, then I'm going to flex the foot again, and then I'm going to bend the knee back down. So let's do that again. So I'm keeping the foot flexed, pushing the leg as straight as it will go. I'm going to point the foot, I'm going to flex the foot, and then bend the knee down. And again, flex, and then point, and then flex, and then bend. Okay, last one. Flex, and then point, and then flex, and then bend. Okay, let's do 4 on the other side, guys. So keeping the foot flexed at first, you're going to push the heel up, point the foot, flex the foot, bend the knee. Push the heel up, point the foot, flex the foot, bend the knee. Push the heel up, point the foot, flex the foot, bend the knee. Last one. Push the heel up, point the foot, flex the foot, bend the knee. Alright guys, let's go a little bit more into the core now. So if we bring both legs into the chest, you're going to think about pulling your belly through to the lower back. For those of you that know, it's like a cheating way into imprint, yeah? Let's lift the head up, and we're going to stretch the arms forwards, round about hip height. So we're going to push the toes forward just a little bit, and bring the knees back. Let's do 10. Push the toes forwards, bring the knees back, and exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push. 5 more times. Exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, push, inhale back. Last one. Exhale, push, inhale back. Relax the knees into the chest, pop the head down. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to come up again, guys. This time we're going to do single leg extension. So let's pull the belly through to the lower back. Lift the head up, look down towards the top of your trousers. Stretch the arms forwards, and we're going to reach left, right, left, right. Keep going. 10 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come back in, and we're relaxing back down. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, guys. We're going to do the same thing, single leg stretches, but we're going to take the arms slightly back, yeah, just slightly back, so you want to feel that you've got the top of your arm here just in line with your jaw. Okay, so let's pull the belly through to the lower back, lift the head up, look down at the belly. We're going to take the arms just to the side of the jaw, and we're going to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one, 20. Brilliant. Come all the way back in. Relax back down to that same position. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, let's do an exercise that I call taking the leg across the stretch. It's a mobility exercise. So for this one, we're going to take both legs forwards, right arm out to the side, right leg up to 90 degrees, left hand across, roll the knee across the body, and turn your head and look at your right hand. Let's take 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, rolling across the back. Left arm out to the side. Left leg up to 90. Right hand across. Roll the knee across the body as far as you can go, and turn the head and look at your left hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, gently coming all the way back, and let's roll onto the stomach. And in a minute, I'm going to have a little chat first, but in a minute we're going to go into something called swan dives. Swan dives, I think in yoga, are sometimes referred to as an upward facing dog, And it was only earlier this week that I was doing this exercise with a client online, and she said that when she'd done it before in a different class, she'd hurt her back. And that can easily happen if it's a group class. It's very hard for the instructor to keep an eye on everybody. That's totally fine and normal. But there's a couple of tips and tricks that you can do if you're doing this somewhere else, but you're not going to hurt your lower back. So when I'm doing this today, I'm going to talk you through all these little tips and tricks that I use that mean my lower back feels totally fine and happy when I'm doing this really important exercise. Yeah. So let's come round onto the stomach. And the first thing we're going to think about is the starting position. So my legs are wider than my hips here, and I'm squeezing my glutes, which means I've put my legs into a rotation, which means I've got my glutes switched on, and they're a massive protector for the lower back in this exercise. So whatever you do, don't relax the legs. That's tip number one. Then we're going to take the hands off the mat onto the floor. Yeah. Let's give it a few goes. We're going to come up as far as you feel comfortable. As we move, I'm going to give you some cues. So let's first of all stabilize the shoulder blades down the back. Keep them strong. I'm going to gently push my nose forwards along my mat, and then I'm going to keep coming up. As I do this, I'm not pushing with my hands. I'm using my back extensors to keep coming up just as far as I feel comfortable. And I'm pulling my belly up into my lower back. I'm going to stay here, and then I'm going to gently come all the way back down. So the point of this exercise is not to straighten your arms and come and push yourself up as far as you can with your arms. The point of this exercise is to use your core and your back extensors to come up into a nice hyperextension where it feels pain-free for you. Let's do that a few more times. So we're going to stabilize the shoulder blades. Push the nose forwards along the mat. Keep lifting the head and the chest. And then you're going to think of pulling your belly up into your lower back and using your spinal extensors to lift up. And then you're going to lengthen all the way back down again. Okay, let's do that a few more times. So stabilize the shoulder blades down the back, then slide and push the nose forwards, lift the chest, and if you want to come higher, that's okay, but you don't have to straighten your arms. Look, my arms are pretty bent here, guys. And then we're going to lengthen all the way back down. Okay, let's do that one more time. So we're going to stabilize the shoulder blades. Push the nose forwards, shoulder blades down, and then pull your belly button up into your lower back. That's going to keep it nice and strong. The legs are switched on, glutes are engaged, and then you're going to come gently all the way back down. Okay, so after that extension, we need to take the spine into flexion. And the safest way to do that is just to push up into a cat stretch. We're going to hold this cat stretch up for 4 breaths. So let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, love you guys. Sliding all the way through. We're going to come around to sitting again. All right, let's try popping in here a modification, so an easy version of an advanced exercise. Let's put feet together, knees together. We're going to put the hands down and we're going to put the elbows down. Okay, so I am not relaxed here. I don't feel like I'm on the beach at all, not relaxed, because I'm going to keep pushing my elbows into the floor. That's keeping my middle back switched on. Let's pull the belly through to the lower back, so I'm engaging my core. Lift one knee up quite close to the chest and the other one. We're going to circle the legs 4 times each way. So let's circle round and then all the way up and stop at the top. And again, same way. Keeping the middle back strong and keep pushing the elbows into the floor, guys. Circling round and then back. And one more, circling round and then back. So let's do 4 the other way. I'm going to cue the breathing this way. So exhaling, inhaling, stop, exhaling, Inhaling, stop at the top. Exhaling. Inhaling, okay, last one guys. Exhaling. And inhaling. All right, we're going to push up now to sitting. So I'm using my hands, pushing all the way up. We're going into a straight back. The feet are hip distance apart. We're kind of taking the arms out in front. Roll the shoulders back and down, and I've got the elbows slightly bent. So let's do some obliques roll back. So we're going to curve the pelvis under. Then you're going to rotate round. Come back into the middle. And then bring the spine up nice and straight. So curve the pelvis under, rotate the other way, bring it back into the middle, and then bring the spine straight. Curve the pelvis under, rotate, come back into the middle, bring the spine straight. Curve the pelvis under, rotate, come back into the middle, and then bring the spine straight. Let's keep going with this. Curve the pelvis under and rotate. Bring it back into the middle. Bring the spine straight. Last one, guys. Curve the pelvis under and rotate. Bring it back into the middle and then come straight. All right, let's put the soles of the feet together again. And we're going to drop the head. Roll back down through the spine, nice and easy. We're going to take 2 breaths at the bottom here. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to roll gently up through the spine. And let's come onto the knees. We're going to come onto the knees and face the front. All right, let's take the knees hip distance apart for this one. Okay, you've lost my head, not to worry. Hand down, I've got hand on the same line as my knees, and I'm going to take this leg out to the side. So now I've got foot, knee, hand, pretty much on the same line. Other arm's going to come all the way over the top into a side bend. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, coming all the way up. I think that was 4 breaths actually. So we'll do 4 on the other side. Let's put the hand down. That's in line with the knee. Take the foot out to the side. So hand, knee, foot, roughly the same line. Arm over the top. 4 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, nice guys, coming all the way around. And we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do a push back. First of all, to bent legs, yeah? This is a bent-legged downward dog, guys. So let's take wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we've got the toes tucked underneath. Let's take an inhale to lift the knees, and on the exhale, you're going to push back to bent legs. So with bent legs, you're able to really lengthen all the way through into the lumbar spine. That's the lower back. Especially if you've got tight hamstrings, this is quite a comfortable position to hold. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to pop the knees down. Take the weight off of the hands. It can get a bit intense with the wrists. Just give them a little bit of a shake. And we're going to go back out again. And this time we're going to push back to straight legs, or as straight as you can get them. This will give a bigger stretch down the hamstrings, especially if you're tight there. And you might feel it down into the calf muscle here as well. So let's come out again. Tuck the toes under. We're going to take an inhale to lift the knees. On the exhale, back we push. And we're going into straight legs, or as straight as you can get them. Okay, so from here, let's bend the right knee, and you're going to push the left heel into the floor. I get quite a big stretch down that left leg now. Then let's swap. Bend the left and push the right. Bend the right and push the left. Bend the left and push the right. Let's do 2 more, guys. Bend the right and push the left. And again, bend the left and push the right. Okay, let's gently pop the knees back down. We'll take toes together, knees apart. Back we go, another long spine stretch. We're going to roll straight up through the middle. And when you're up, guys, we're going to link the fingers together. We're going to do a very, very gentle back of the neck stretch, yeah? I'm not the biggest fan of big neck stretches, but little ones at the end of the workout are pretty good. So let's link the fingers together, put it behind the back of the head. We're going to take an inhale here, and on the exhale, just let the elbows come gently forwards and just very gently drop the chin. So I'm not pulling here, I'm just letting the weight of my hands take the head over. 2 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to come all the way gently up, and then for the next exercise, we're going to roll up the mats, guys. So let's come behind the mat. I'm going to roll my whole mat up, yeah. And what we're going to do with the rolled up mat is extend into our mid-thoracic area. So basically the middle back that can get very boxed and tight, especially if you do a lot of sitting, a lot of typing. This is a great exercise to help against that. So let's take the rolled up mats, and you want to lie your shoulder blades on that rolled up bit. I've got my feet hip distance apart here. Link the fingers together behind the head. We're going to keep this one moving. So let's inhale to go back just as far as you feel comfortable. And then on the exhale, you're going to come up. You're going to look straight down at the top of your legs. And again, an inhale to go back. Exhaling, look at the legs. Inhale to go back. Exhale to look at the legs. Inhale to go back. Exhale to look at the legs. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to go back. Exhale to look at the legs. Last one, guys. Inhale to go back. Exhale to look at the legs. Alright, so if it was comfy for you, go all the way back again and slowly extend the legs forwards. And we're going to take 2 deep breaths here. Okay, let's take an inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so to nice and carefully come out of this, it's probably easiest just to roll yourself sideways like you're rolling out of bed. Okay, we're going to come up to sitting, and we're going to do one last roll down through the spine just to finish, guys. Okay, so let's take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to drop the chin. So you're going to roll down through the 7 little vertebrae in the neck, and then you get to your thoracic spine. That's the bit of the back where the rib cage connects to the spine. So we're going to roll down through that. Those are 12 vertebrae. Then we get to your lumbar spine, your lower back. There's 5 big, chunky, strong vertebrae there. We're going to stop there, and we're going to take 4 deep breaths. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, picking up the belly, we're going to roll up gently through the spine, 1 vertebra after the other, nice and slowly, leaving the head till the end. All right, brilliant, guys. Very well done. Thanks for joining me on the stream, and I'll see you again next week. Well done. Bye-bye.